wait.
Ever try to hold back your feelings? But it just wouldn't say. But when I finally found the words to say.
Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a watch me work, and I am going to be doing some floral vintage milk bath nails using these foils and stickers that I got from Amazon. When creating a milk bath set, the most important thing is to work in layers. You want the flowers to give the illusion of being deeper into the nails than they actually are. And the best way to accomplish this is to start your first layer on bare nails. There is no base coat or top coat on the nails. They have just been wiped down with acetone as part of my normal application process, but there is nothing on the nails, and this is going to be our first layer. I'm just randomly placing one flower on each nail so that we can build from there. Whenever I'm creating a themed set of nails, kind of like the koi pond nails that I did in the last video, I like for each nail to have its own character. And so I like to go through and start to give each nail its own personality. I try to place a different flower on each nail in a different area of the nail. So some stickers may be more to the left, some may be more to the right, just whatever I feel in the moment. Once I'm happy with the placement of my stickers, I'm going in with this D&D Ivory Cream gel polish. My client decided that she wanted a more vintage look, so I decided to go with this cream color as opposed to just your average soft white, because this gave more of an old feel, and that's what we were going for. You want to make sure you are working with very, very thin layers of gel polish. I believe this particular set has 3 or 4 layers of gel polish before we even get to the top coat. So working with very thin layers is super important so that you don't bulk up the nail too much and you allow it to keep its natural shape. Once I'm done with this first very, very thin layer, I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. When you're trying to get your gel polish as thin as possible, you almost want to use your brush to wipe off the polish as you're putting it on. So you're not trying to float the polish on. You want to get a layer on and then go over it lightly to remove a lot of the product. Once her nails are fully cured, I'm going in with some rubbing alcohol just to remove the tacky layer so that the stickers for the next layer will adhere properly. I'm going in with my second layer of stickers, and I'm going to either overlap the second sticker on top of the first or just place it somewhere else altogether on the nail. We still have to go in with our foil, so I'm trying to be strategic on where I place these flowers so that I do have space for our foils. Once I'm done adding this second layer of stickers and I'm happy with the placement, I'm gonna go ahead and go into our second very thin layer of gel polish, and I'm going to cure that layer as well for 60 seconds. Once her nails are fully cured, we're going in with our foils and our foil glue. But first, you want to make sure that you again remove that tacky layer so that your foil glue will cure properly and your foils will lay better without any skips. If you watch my flawless foil video, I go into detail on how to get really good foil application. I'm going in with a super thin layer of foil glue, and again I'm almost dry brushing it on. These foils are on the clear backing, so they don't need to be wiped off with alcohol first, which I also touch on in my foil video. But you want to go in with a very thin layer of foil glue, and you want to cure for 2 rounds of 60 seconds. Normally, we are fully curing for 1 round with our gel polish of 60 seconds, but with the foil glue, you want to do 2 full 60-second cycles and allow the nails to cool for about 10 seconds before you begin applying your foils. Now that the foil glue has been cured, these are the foils that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to place them where there are open spaces. I'm going back and forth between the 2 different foil sheets that I have, and basically just putting the flowers where I think they look best. I'm trying to make sure that each nail is a little bit different. So this set is going to have a few crystal details. It doesn't really matter where you place the flowers and where the crystals are going to go, because the crystals that I'm using are so small, they won't really cover up too much of our floral detail. But yeah, so I'm just going in back and forth between the 2 foil sheets and using the flowers that I think look the nicest on this set. Some of them are darker, some are lighter. I'm using a lot of the greenery, and just basically filling up these nails with as many flowers as possible. Her nails have been fully covered with the foils. So now I'm going in for my final coat with my ivory cream gel polish. Again, super thin coat. I'm not going for coverage. I'm just going for a little bit of saturation. So we don't need to pile the gel polish on. We're going to put it down, get an even layer, and dry brush it back off. We almost want to stain the nail more than fully polish the nail, if that makes sense. Once I'm happy with the coverage, I'm going to go ahead and have her cure for 60 seconds. For this last round of gel polish, I am not wiping off the tacky layer because I need it for these foil flakes to adhere to. So I'm just taking this coppery bronzy color and just randomly placing a couple flakes on each nail just to give it a little bit of an extra detail. I love sets like this with just small little touches of razzle dazzle. Just gives it a little something extra. And you know, girls love sparkly things, so these little pieces of foil are the perfect touch. I think this set turned out super pretty. It's such a feminine and delicate design. She was really happy with the way they turned out, as was I. So yeah, I have gotten the foil placed where I wanted it to be. And just as a final touch, I'm going to add a few champagne colored crystals. I decided to go with this champagne color just to keep the vintage theme going. And I am using just a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a lint-free wipe just to get the tackiness that was left from that last layer of gel polish off of the nails so that our crystal glue will adhere properly. Once I'm happy with the rhinestone placement, I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. I'm going in with my McCurt Rhinestone Precision Glue just for a little bit of added security, and I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. To finish this setup, I'm going in with my iGel Beauty No Wipe Top Coat. I'm doing a thin layer and I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. As always, thank you all so much for being here. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying my content. I would love to have you be a part of the Cure crew. We are a growing family over here and we have room for everybody. I also want to take a moment to thank you all for extending me some grace last week as my family is navigating through some difficult times right now. I genuinely appreciate all your love and support and your patience with me. I will try to post regularly as much as possible, but I can't promise anything right now. Family first, and so if I'm absent, just know that I will be posting as soon as I'm able. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you all again soon in the next one. Bye.
Before the double R had to hitchhike some. Her friends didn't